What's up, everybody? This is the inaugural first edition of Brent Paradise Loses His Mind, or as y'all might like to call it, Trouble in Paradise. This is the inaugural episode, and each and every week I'm going to come to you with something that just sticks in my craw, that I just have to let it out, and I want you to be here for it. This is going to be exciting. We're going to do our first episode is going to be on. I have hundreds of topics that we can do this on. So my very dear friend Dirty D is going to help me out with this. Dirty D, what do you have? I gave you a list of about 100 different things, so we got at least 50 episodes coming, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, Dirty D, he's my good dear friend Andy. He's getting paid very handsomely to do this for me. So let's get it started. So just give me one off the list, just anything. Just go, and this is what we're gonna go with on Brent Paradise Loses His Mind, right here on Trouble in Paradise.
All right, Brent Paradise. So what do you think about Tom Brady?
Okay. All right. Everybody, okay. He is the national darling. He can't do any wrong right now. Multiple time Super Bowl winning champion. He is the absolute darling of the NFL. Listen, this guy from back in 1999, he was a backup in Michigan. He couldn't even start over Brian Griese, who the following year went to the Denver Broncos for nothing. He was there and Brian Griese was there for a song, right? Okay, and he was a backup to him, number one. And then he came out. He is a product of the system. Okay, he is a product of the system that he came through. It took P.T. Barnum in the form of Bill Belichick to come up with an offense that is completely catered to him. And people say, oh, well, look at all the work that he's done with guys like David Givens and Deion Branch. Who were they once they left Seattle? They were nobodies. They were nothing. They won Super Bowl MVPs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they came from the system. Belichick, no doubt, you can consider him a genius, but it doesn't matter because Tom Brady was absolutely trained. He was trained under Bill Belichick, and he had nothing to do with any of these Super Bowls. And I know that's a hot take when I say it, but look what Matt Castle did in that league. Rohan Davey almost beat out Tom Brady back in 2001 to get the backup job, Drew Bledsoe. And if Drew Bledsoe didn't hurt his shoulder halfway through the year, are we still talking about Tom Brady? You don't know that. Who knows that? Oh, he is such a product of the system that he came from. It makes me absolutely sick. He's an average quarterback. Look what other guys have done under Bill Belichick. A lot of them haven't done anything. But I'm telling you, he is not. But, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because Tom Brady as a quarterback, he's average at best. You can go into the NFL draft right now, pick out any guy from a Division I school, and tell me that you can't make him at least a moderate to upper echelon quarterback like Tom Brady was. He's not that special. Look, it's like when you're playing your older brother in Super Mario Brothers and he keeps beating you over and over and over again. Well, yeah, he might be able to beat you because he's been playing it 24 hours a day. Of course he's going to be better than you. Kidding me? So anyway, at the end of the day, Tom Brady is an above average quarterback at best. There, I said it. He is a product of the system that he comes from. You mean to tell me that Cordell Stewart? Look at Cordell Stewart. He was a fab for a year because he was a product of the Cowher system. Then he goes to Chicago and becomes a mopping the floors. Come on, bro. You serious about that? You mean to tell me that you can't pick up any jabroni off the street, put him under Belichick, and he's not going to be a star? Matt Castle didn't even start in college. He was a backup in high school. They made him an 11-5 quarterback, and then he got paid millions over the years in Minnesota and Kansas City. What is Tom Brady? But looking at Tom Brady as the person, let me tell you something. Anybody who wants to completely dog on Brady, because I'm just saying he's an average quarterback. Anybody who wants to dog on Brady, look, you take 8-year-old me. You take 8-year-old me and say, okay, what do you want to do with your life? I either want to be a fireman, a cop, a cowboy, or some crazy crap like that. But you could also say, oh, I'm going to be a multiple-time Super Bowl winning quarterback with a supermodel girlfriend and millions of dollars in the bank, have a bunch of cool cars, and I can just blow shit up anytime I want. Oh, who the hell wouldn't want to beat Tom Brady? Yeah, he's got it all, man. It's almost to the point where maybe there's a shred of me that's jealous of him because I'm only 5'10", 5'10", 205, and but even look at him physically, he's not that imposing. He's average. He's average at best in everything that he does. He just comes from being handled with kid glove care, and you can't tell me that he's not handled with kid glove care, because take a look at the way that he is. There are constant penalties being called for him because he's being handled with kid glove care by a league that is so corrupt and so heavy-handed on what makes them the most money. It makes me sick. Unbelievable. Tom Brady, average quarterback at best, product of the system, and handled with kid glove care by a league that doesn't care about what we as fans want. And yes, I am slightly biased because I do bleed black and gold, but you know what? Let me tell you something. 6 Super Bowls, 12 AFC championships. I think I have earned a right to say something like this. He's an average quarterback. That's all I've got to say about Tom Brady in this league. Take him or leave him as far as I'm concerned, but let's praise him being the greatest of all time. All right, I gotta go get something to drink. This has been Trouble in Paradise, your host Brett Paradise, episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2. I don't know what Dirty D's gonna have in store for me this next time coming, but I got a feeling this ain't over yet.